Hello everyone. Okay, I want to talk in this video about correlations. It's something I've been playing with for a while and I don't have a definitive answer because correlations seem to work some time ago, but they don't seem to work as reliably as they did in the past, and there are obviously reasons behind that. I have read a few books on correlations and correlation coefficients and one thing and another, and I just really wanted just to put a few ideas forward and just talk about it, and if anyone can add to what I'm trying to talk about then great, and if it helps somebody else out, great as well. So on the chart at the moment I've got oil, I've got gold, I've got the dollar, and I've also got the Dow, which is the US 30. Before we do that, I'm just going to show you something which might help other people. This is, if I can get it back again, this is on the Baby Pips site. It might help others, and it talks about the relationship between, for example, gold and the dollar and so on and so forth, and it gives a little brief description on the right hand side. Okay, so you need to be on babypips.com into market analysis cheat sheet. Okay, the other thing that you can use which might help if you're trying to compare different currencies or commodities, whatever, is if you go onto the site NetDania and go onto Chart Station, and if you bring a chart up you can compare and overlay different items so that you can compare them, which is quite good. So if we just have a look first here, look at let's talk about crude oil here. Look, we've got crude oil on this chart here. Obviously it's been in a downtrend, and on Friday it started to rise, and interestingly at the same time gold had been in a downtrend, and on Friday it started to rise as well. The Dow had been in a downtrend and that started to rise on the Friday as well. And if we look at these are all daily charts, by the way. If we look at the US dollar, Canadian dollar, I've got this on a currency strength, you can see that the dollar has been strong, and it's just obviously it's starting to come down. It's come below the zero line now, and if you look at the angle and compare it to the Canadian dollar, which is this one here, the Canadian dollar has been weak and it's starting to come up. Now the Canadian dollar obviously is very much dependent on crude oil exports, but also it's dependent on gold because they produce obviously gold. So at the moment we've got the dollar coming down. The dollar index is sort of flat at the moment, which is this one here, and we've got crude picking up and we've got gold picking up, and the Dow has obviously picked up a bit. The FTSE shot up as well on Friday, which was quite dramatic the way it absolutely flew. You don't get many days when it seems to do that, but it certainly did it. And of course there is a correlation, a link if you like, between the world indices. Now if we just have a look at this gold chart here, I'm just going to open this up a little bit. This indicator here plots very much like the currency strength. It plots the dollar, which is the lime green line, and the lilac line is gold. So if the dollar is above zero and pointing up, it's obviously going up, and conversely if gold is pointing down below zero, it's going down. So you can look at the relationship between the two. If you get the two in opposing directions and above and below zero, then you've got a nice move in place. So you can compare that. So this is something I've been looking at for a while, and if you get everything lined up, you can get certainly strong moves on the US dollar, Canadian dollar, and get all those opposing forces or correlated forces at work, pulling and pushing, and try and find some predictability there. And if you can match that with reliable indicators, obviously it gives you that edge, doesn't it? And I think it also broadens your horizons and it expands your knowledge and your understanding of how the markets interact with each other. So anyway, short video, just some ideas and thoughts, and I hope that anyone can benefit from it or add to it. Suggestions welcome. Okay, bye now.